Welcome back to Gentleman's Corner, guys. My name is David. Today I have a pipe tobacco review for you, and the tobacco which I will be reviewing is this Cult Blood Red Moon. This is a blend that has been oft requested from my viewers, and I don't know why it took me so long to get around to it, but it's finally here. So Cult Blood Red Moon. Also, you may notice I am missing my little wired piece right here. I finally took the time to reinvest in a new lavalier microphone, so I shouldn't be having all of the rattling around issues that I was having with the iPhone headphone microphone. So this one's got a wind cap on it, so it should be better sound quality, hopefully. All right, now, before we get into it, let's get into it. Let's talk about this blend. Cult Blood Red Moon, produced by the Scandinavian Tobacco Group. It is an aromatic comprising of Burley, Cavendish, and Virginia with a cherry and chocolate topping. Very tasty. You can get this at Pipes and Cigars for $9.50 for a 175 ounce tin. That is this size of tin for those of you on the metric system. That is a 50 gram tin. You can get it at Smoking Pipes for $9.25 or at Four Noggins for $9.08. So all basically the same price. I mean, it's just a matter of a few cents difference between them. I have been smoking this blend for 2 weeks, and I've got a pretty good handle on it. The taste, I'm going to be giving a 4 out of 5. Flavor intensity, I'm giving a 3.5 out of 5, and I went back and forth between 3 and 4 on this, because there were some bowls where it was like very intense flavor, and then there were some where it was just kind of middle of the road. I was tasting the topping, but I was also tasting the component tobaccos. So, I just kind of went back and forth on it. Moisture. So when I opened this tin, the moisture content of it was good, but it needed some time to dry out. So I have left it in the tin for 2 weeks, and within the last couple of days, it has pretty much peaked at perfect smoking moisture. The mouthfeel, I'm going to give a medium, and the reason for that is you know that you're smoking this. It's not a terribly heavy smoke, which is not unusual for lighter aromatics. Now the room note, I'm going to give a 4 out of 5. This has got a great room note, being that it's an aromatic. It's got that very fruity, chocolatey, delicious kind of thing going on. Tasting notes. I'm actually just going to read my tasting notes to you. No, you know what? Let's go ahead and get lit up. So I'm going to go ahead and do my charring light and full light and see where we go from there. Hey guys, I'm going to cut in while past me is lighting his pipe. I forgot to do the cutaway for this, but we are going to take a look at the cut real quick. So this is the tin for Cult Blood Red Moon. Really like the tin art on these Cult tins. It's always very, very nice. There is no description, as you can see. Just, distributed by M&D Wholesale Distributors, and then the tobacco warning. So nothing super awesome about this tin other than the tin art. Let's go ahead and open it here, and I've left this in the tin, as I said, and there is the tobacco. So this is Burley, Black, Cavendish, and Virginia. You can see it's got a good moisture content. It's got a little bit of clumping in it, but it has just a nice loose coarse cut. So this forms a nice little bunch when you pinch it. So this packs super, super well, lights and keeps its light very, very well. So yeah, pretty impressive tobacco. Really, really like it. Other than that, let's get back to the smoke. There we go. So, Cult Blood Red Moon. What do I think of it? Mechanically, it smokes very well. The first couple of bowls that I had right when it was that kind of like over moist thing going on, those were tough to get through. And it was constantly relighting it and having some trouble with it. But once I got it to the proper moisture content, this thing smokes like a champ. It is a coarse cut tobacco, so it packs well, lights well, keeps its light. In my opinion, better than a ribbon cut tobacco, but I mean, you know, that's just personal preference and its experience. So this tobacco really does a very good job. As to the concern that everybody has with these tobaccos is, this is an aromatic, is it going to bite me? Yes and no. It really depends. When it was over moist, I was having to puff on it more than I really should have just to keep it lit. But what I have noticed is once I got it to the proper moisture content, again, I keep dropping my check tools, again, everything just kind of fixed itself. And then it was just a matter of, you know, making sure that I'm consistently tamping it. It's got a very nice salt and pepper ash. As you can see, good smoke production. But once I got it dried out and got a proper cadence, the bite went away. And that's very rare to have an aromatic that doesn't bite, at least to some degree. Because what you're doing is you're superheating the topping, and as the topping burns, it's going to create steam that burns your tongue, and that's where you get the bite. But this is not doing that. So that is a welcome change. Now getting into tasting notes. So this, when I was first told about Cult Blood Red Moon, it was billed to me as a cherry tobacco. And it is, but it isn't that. So it does have a cherry flavor to it. But to me, and this, I just got confirmed this when I looked it up this morning and saw that it had cherry and chocolate topping. It tastes to me more like a chocolate cake with cherry elements. Somebody had described it as a cherry cordial flavor, and I completely agree with that. It is like a chocolate-covered cherry, and it's a dark chocolate. This is not a milk chocolate. What did I write here? More like chocolate cake with cherry elements, like a jam, rather than a straight. Yeah, that's about right. So the flavors really don't change throughout the bowl. They're fairly consistent. So overall, I mean, this is a very solid tobacco. I was hesitant after my first bowl because I was having the trouble with relighting and some tongue bite from the overmoist content. But the further I've gone with this, I've smoked this now in a couple of different cobs, in my Hardcastle Bulldog and my Dr. Grabo Omega, and now in a, by the way, I'm smoking my GBD New Standard from the 1980s and using my Zippo pipe lighter to light because I'm outdoors. It really, I mean, it does the job. And I was very, very impressed with it. So overall rating for this tobacco, because I'm not afraid to say it, because I'm not monetized. So overall rating for this tobacco, I'm going to give this an A. It scratches all the right spots for me. The burley adds a nice burn time to it. The Cavendish and the Virginia add a nice sweet note to it, and the topping is something that I really enjoy. There's a bulk blend that I get from my local brick and mortar that's called Cherry Cordial, and I really, really like it. And to me, this just tastes like a higher end version, a premium version of that bulk blend. So I really, really like this. My pipe went out. It's because I'm talking. If I wasn't talking to you people, this wouldn't happen. So overall, I really like this tobacco. And I think you, the viewer, will as well. So that is my review of Cult Blood Red Moon. If you like this video, please hit like. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit subscribe. And please do hit the notification button next to the subscribe button. It looks like a little bell, and it will send you a notification anytime I upload a new video. If you'd like to connect with me on other social media, and I highly suggest that you do, because it's the quickest way to get updates on the channel, you can find the links to my Instagram and Twitter in the description box below this video. Other than that, guys, this has been a pipe tobacco review here on Gentleman's Corner. My name is David. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are and whenever you're watching this. And other than that, have a good one.